Guess what we're going to today?
What?
The Game On Expo.
What?
The Game On Expo!
What?
The Game On Expo! And these are the freaking trades that I'm making today. Obviously, nothing here is too outlandish or too rare. However, my boy Jack Maverick did hook me up with this Rockstar game collection for significantly cheaper than what the value of it is. So thank you, Jack, for hooking me up. I'll see you all at the Game On Expo. All right.
Hi, I'm Paul Niemeyer, and I've worked on a lot of games that somehow, not by any my doing, became icons. It's funny how I was just in the right place at the right time, and believe me, I have not forgotten that either.
Absolutely.
That worked out really well.
But you worked on legendary games, sir.
Well, I sure did, and I got very lucky, and I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful to all the fans, because quite honestly, without them, it would just be a lot of nice drawings. Other than that, it's
absolutely. And fans like myself, not only just a retro gaming, we know that at that time we were dealing with stuff that was going to be iconic, and it has become iconic because it still lives through the generations. These games.
Yeah.
And some people look at those games and say, "Oh, they're so much simpler then than they are now." No, au contraire. These games, Tron, Spy Hunter, Pac-Man. They're all quite difficult games.
And they were the cutting-edge technology of the time.
Right.
I think working on Mortal Kombat, I really became very apparent to me how the technology changed literally from game to game.
Right.
You can see, how the technology suite that was, upgrading with every game. Not only was the game becoming more more complex and more characters and all, but the technology that was going into the game became far more complex, and so that each game ended up having a signature look, mainly dictated by the technology that it was encompassing at the time that it was made. So they all ended up having that perfect retro look, whether we planned it or not.
Yes. Yeah. Well, retro or not, they're still very enjoyable, still very playable.
They are. They're playable games. Pac-Man, it's still fun 40 years later.
More.
Yeah, because it was a great game then.
Absolutely.
I still love playing Satan's Hollow.
No, hers was fake.
These are real.
These are mouse.
Did you make all these, man, or you just some?
Partnered with the artist.
Awesome.
Yeah. He's out in Luxembourg, so he can't make it out to me.
Oh, he's in Luxembourg?
Yeah, Luxembourg.
Wow. Luxembourg, Germany.
Yeah.
Right on.
Oh, it's right next to it.
What's your operation called? If you don't mind me asking.
Kurozoku.
What was that?
Kurozoku.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you like to advertise yourself for my video? I have a bunch of subscribers.
Of course.
Yeah,
So,
that'd be
we
awesome.
got our-
Want to introduce yourself, maybe?
I'm Rick. I'm the owner of Kurozoku. Right there. We got all our info right back there.
Right on.
We have all the lewd anime. Most of these designs come in nude, including the deathbeds. We're starting to do them all nude. And we're dropping usually every other weekend. So we're dropping actually today.
Well, I'm
for
sure.
Kill la Kill stuff.
I mean, for someone like myself and Josh here, this is fantastic. But for the kids walking around, it's educational. So you are the producer of Psychonauts, which is an awesome freaking game, my friend.
So when I worked at Majesco, Microsoft was trying to sell it off. They were trying to get rid of it. I chewed them down to about $5 million to pick up the license. And then once we picked it up, we finished it, we put it out.
Wow.
One of the greatest games besides Advent Rising and Infected that Majesco put out.
Yeah.
Classic right here.
Take a look at it. I love Toe Jam and Earl. I never understood it. I've learned how to play the game from watching on YouTube now, and now I want to play it because now I know how to do it. Didn't know how to do it in the 90s. Oh, Urban Strike's awesome. Thank God I got True Lies. How much is selling it for now? Yes! Because I bought it for. By the way, if you never played this game, you really should. I have it at home. You should play it. It's awesome. Retro Bros, how you doing? Hey,
what's up,
How you
man?
doing? Hey, how you
seeing
doing?
you guys.
Yeah, it's good seeing you too, brother. I got a little trade for you. You down to take a look?
Absolutely, yeah.
Right on. Oh yeah, Retro Brothers. Always killing it with the merchandise.
You wanted 2 and 3? Yeah.
Hey Justin, what's your most prized items you got here today?
Probably that guy.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's the rarest. So
Very nice.
my consoles are my prize item.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
You play Castlevania, Josh?
Very long time ago.
I only played the first one, and I tried playing Simon's Quest, and I never liked it. Is this your artwork, sir?
Yeah.
Is it alright if I video it?
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you.
My name.
Would you like to advertise yourself?
Yes. My name is X from EX0001. I am an international graffiti artist, and all that you see here is my art. It is all done by hand. To even show you how much it is done by hand, this is the print you are looking at. This is the original.
Oh,
it is
wow.
important to me that you guys have quality over quantity. That exactly what I did is exactly what you get, even if it's to go to a bigger size.
Wow. Now, what are some of your favorite pieces that you have here that you put a lot of heart and emotion into?
Okay. So recently, yes, Castlevania Symphony of the Night with Alucard. I really love that. Everyone goes crazy for guts and the armored guts. Just the amount of detail. This is the longest painting I've ever done in my life. This has taken 3 days.
Wow.
I usually only take about 1.5 hours to 3 hours maximum on
What are your materials that you're using mostly?
ink and just a straight canvas.
Okay.
So it's graffiti marker. My favorite one of all time is La Madonna because
Ooh.
this one is banned in Italy.
Uh-huh.
Can't have the Virgin Mary, and you don't get to see what she's doing to the rest of herself.
Considering it's as it be blasphemous?
Absolutely.
Got you.
But that's what you see there. Queen of the Damned, just the detail that goes into that one as well is fantastic.
Beautiful.
And I'm a big car guy. Not as big as many of the people here, but they really love the initial D that they see here. Like it's coming straight off of the manga and coming at you.
How long you been working on projects like this now for?
almost 23 years.
So when you were 3 years old?
Thank you. Thank you. Started when I was probably around 12. The thing is, I wanted custom art. And you guys know in the night of your kind of style, Attention Muyo, you couldn't find it in Uyasha, you know, at your local store. Now these kids are lucky to have
Right.
it everywhere.
Yeah.
So I just said, I'm gonna make it.
Back here with the Retro Brothers here at the Game On Expo, and I just made a trade with them, and they hooked my ass up. Right now for the trade, these boys are so nice to set these games aside to me for the last month since the Epic Toy Show, Vigilante 8 on PlayStation 1, Blood Drive, Xbox 360, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen for $40 freaking dollars. You guys are the shit, all right? And everyone should know that Retro Brothers is the shit, all right? Why don't you advertise yourself for my subscribers here? Ah, come on.
We focus on the 90s, guys. We're trying to basically bring back all the old days, you know what I mean? And then a lot of the stuff, a lot of my consoles are dead. I bring them back to life so people can enjoy them. That's what we're here to do. You know what I mean? Let's bring back some.
Bring back. I am here with the awesome John Riggs, and John over here, not an awesome new tattoo, but John, if you can you possibly name your top 5 favorite Nintendo Entertainment System games?
Oh God, top 5. Off the top of my head, I'm gonna say my go-to favorite game of all time is Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link.
Right on.
Is it the best game of all time? No, but it's my favorite. The first time I ever played it blew my mind. If I have to say a top, I mean, ask me tomorrow, it'll be a different top 5.
Sure.
But any game I can pop in and play right this very second, I go straight to Super Dodgeball, Mike Tyson's Punch Out, Star Tropics, and to go to the tattoos I have for other game recommendations. I might say Kickle Cubicle.
Right on.
A little off the beaten
Right
path,
on.
but it's one of my favorite puzzle games.
And were you a fan of the tag team of Sting and RoboCop in WCW?
I don't know if you could say I was a fan, but it was certainly
It was a
memory-
once in a
it was
lifetime
memory
moment.
it
But we
etched my
also
head.
miss Sting, and God bless him and his career.
Got Dreamcast, got Game Boy Advance.
Awesome. You work on these all at home? You have
Yeah.
Where do you come up with your ideas, John?
Just I don't know. Usually like in the shower.
I wrote my best piece of music in the shower.
Yeah, just sometimes I'll see something. I was like, oh, I want that. You know, it's like like I love the gelatinous cube. I wanted a game where you play as a gelatinous cube, so I made one. You know, I wanted a game where you sympathize with the treasure chest mimic, so I made a game where it's like you're forcefully feeding knights to the mimic. Stuff like that.
That's brilliant.
Just
Brilliant.
for fun. Yeah, something fun.
Awesome, John. Now I'm here with the awesome and one and only Chuck. My friend, how you doing today?
Doing great.
Thank you, and welcome to Phoenix, Arizona at the Game On Expo.
Oh yeah, it's my 3rd time here.
Awesome.
I went in 2019, was in the summer, 2023, and I'm back.
Awesome. You have such an extensive collection, John, and you've been so giving and sharing your love of your collection, your love of video games. The same thing I asked to John Riggs, I'm going to ask you the same question, but for a different system.
Okay.
What are your top 5 favorite Sega Genesis games of all time?
Streets of Rage 2, Ghouls and Ghosts. I'm going to say Sonic 2.
Right on.
Gosh. So top 3 are easy.
Yeah.
And then it gets kind of complicated. Right?
Yeah.
Because it depends on my mood.
Sure.
I'm going to go out and just say Columns.
Columns.
Okay, and even just old school Columns. Sometimes I get in the mood. In fact, that's what made me make Block'em Sock'em was Columns, because I'm a big Columns fan.
Awesome.
So even though it plays a little bit different, but for my final pick, if I was to say it right now, Jungle Strike.
Jungle Strike, not Desert Strike.
No, Jungle Strike.
Why Jungle Strike over Desert Strike?
Jungle Strike, when you have like a night fire and you can't see.
Yeah.
I thought it had like some more interesting levels. It had some a little bit better graphics. I like Desert Strike. Jungle Strike takes it to like the next level.
Desert Strike, I beat. Jungle Strike, I couldn't get past level 3.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's a tough one.
Yeah, but I do like that series.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like the first 2 better than Urban Strike.
Yeah.
So what do you think of the Game On Expo so far, huh?
What was that?
What do you think of this Game On Expo so far?
Oh, it's amazing.
What were you showing me?
Nisco. From Demon Slayer. It's also the backdrop of my phone.
Ah, well, how about that? Hey, brother, this is some really cool work you got here going on. What's your name, my friend?
My name is Chris Hawks.
Chris Haas. Where are you located?
Well, I'm here now at Game On Expo in Phoenix, Arizona.
Where are you originally located?
Originally from another dimension.
Right on. And what inspired you to do the Renaissance Anakin and Stormtrooper?
So we call it Modernizing the Masters, and that's the Multiverse Wars chapter of that book that's going to be coming out eventually. We've been working on it for some time. Let's see here. They all have kind of funny, punny names to go along with them.
Like, what's the name of Yoda?
So we call him the Master of the Tides.
Master of the Tides.
Yes.
And that's Frodo and Bilbo right there?
Yeah, two men contemplating a golden ring right there.
Or is that Sam and Frodo, right? Either one?
It's like two buddies.
Two buddies, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I love... what's the description of this one right
So
here?
we have the Birth of Cthulhu, originally commissioned by a gentleman named Max Heinley, a wonderful local collector here. He's commissioned quite a few different pieces, so it's kind of a collaboration of minds with that one.
Wow.
And the Birth of Cthulhu is what we ended up naming that.
Down to the mat.
Just remember this, all you peons. Everybody's got a price. Motivate, man.
What do you got to say? Huh? Nothing. You're lucky I don't pull off your head and shit down the hall.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's go. Well, that was one awesome convention. I've been to that one 4 times. This was the best one. I had the best interactions with people, got some of the best pickups, got to meet the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. I got to meet Michael from Grand Theft Auto 5. Really wanted to meet Stephen Ogg, but his line was so long, I didn't get a chance to get his autograph or talk to him. I also got so many awesome pickups I'd love to share with you right now. So let me show you what I got. I'll start from the beginning. The earliest will go Double Dragon 2 for the NES, the best Double Dragon from that system. The completely either underrated, overrated, no matter how you look at it. If you've never heard of this game, you gotta play The Punisher on the NES. This is one of the best games on that system. Can't miss out on that one. Commando. One of the original games that I had in the 80s when I was a kid. Remember beating it when I was a kid, and I jumped up for joy on that day. And also, going way, way back with Kung Fu, when I beat that game, I was jumping up for joy as well. Now, when PlayStation 1 came out, Blockbuster Video had a kiosk for the PlayStation 1 and the N64 for people to try out the games. I was blown away by the N64, but I was really blown away by the polygon graphics on the PlayStation 1, and specifically one game that was on the kiosk that I kept returning back to Blockbuster to play at the kiosk and then eventually rent. But I never owned this game. So I'm so glad I finally get to own Battle Arena Toshinden. I've wanted this game for 29 years. Twisted Metal, unbelievable series. One of my top 5 favorite series when it comes to video games. But when Twisted Metal 1 and 2 were huge, there was another car combat game that came out for PlayStation 1 that kind of fell under the radar. Not many people heard, but it's really awesome. You got to try it out. Vigilante 8, a great, great game. Okay, next, we are now moving on to the PlayStation 2 stuff that I picked up. Retro Brothers, you guys are awesome. You really hooked me up today. Sonic Mega Collection. I didn't even know this existed today, so I'm glad I got an awesome Sonic Collection now for the PlayStation 2. For all my Transformers enthusiasts, they always said this is one of the best Transformers games on any platform, and I haven't played it yet. The first Transformers from the first movie on the PlayStation 2. Have yet to play Ratchet & Clank, up your arsenal. I'm psyched for this game. Can't wait to rock and roll on that one. Got a couple of winners for the Xbox 360. We got the South Park Stick of Truth. Also yet to play that. I only seen reviews of this game, and I was really dying to play it, and the Retro Brothers held onto it for me, so I'm going to play Blood Drive eventually at some point. Moving on to PlayStation 4, I got the Diablo 3 Ultimate Edition. Once again, yet to play it. This one I watched the play through on YouTube, and I was dying to play, and I could never find this game anywhere. Online, it was too expensive, so here, finally, at the convention, I found Deliver Us the Moon, and it has an amazing, 3D cover. It's just so cool, man. And it looks like a really awesome game, puzzle game on the moon. I'm not really sure of the concept yet, but I will definitely be hitting that game up soon. I got Michael from Grand Theft Auto 5 to sign the game and disc for me. And last but not least, my old Ted DiBiase $1 Million Man 1991 Hasbro. He kind enough to sign that one for me as well. It was an amazing moment to meet one of my favorite all-time professional wrestlers. He was such a cool dude. We had an amazing conversation. I couldn't be any more grateful to meet one of my childhood heel heroes. Well, once again, thank you so much for enjoying the Game On Expo video. Thank you so much for visiting my YouTube page. Please like and subscribe. You know what to do. Thank you very much. I'll see you again down the road. Peace and love.